They ran this route early in the game,
Okay.
the same exact route. I said, okay, Dallas, if they run routes during the game, they run the same. They start running and repeating the
They
route.
start repeating.
Yeah. So I knew it was coming.
What's up, CFO gang? It's your boy J Tuck. Yo, first and foremost, I want to thank everybody for the happy birthday wishes. Your boy's having a good one, man. About to go celebrate with the family. But yo, we got work to do as the Dallas Cowboys get prepared for playoffs. And I was asked this question, and it said, yo, Tuck, with the Dak interceptions, why is this happening now? This is very unusual what we're seeing right now from our quarterback, Dak Prescott. And I'll say this loud and proudly on this channel, we don't babysit anybody, right? We talk about the good, but we also talk about the negative. And even though Dak Prescott has played well this season, there has been some negative situations. So I want to go ahead and get directly into the film and take a look at some of these interceptions. Now, when it comes to the interceptions, I'm not talking about the jumbled, fumbled, the bobbled ones that we see where it's hitting wide receivers' hands. I want to take a look at the more that was kind of, yeah, Dak, that was on you, bro, to see what is fixable and how do we handle this and get prepared before we play Tampa Bay on Monday. So on this first one, what I really want you guys to take a look at, right, and I noticed this as I was doing the film, is the territory. So notice the territory, right? So we're backed up on our own 20, 25-yard line. So we're right now in our own territory. We are backed up. So definitely pay attention to that. But what I also want you guys to pay attention to is these guys down below, right? The offensive line. And that's going to play a part. Now, it's not all going to be on Dak Prescott. It's not all going to be on Kellen Moore. Everyone's playing their part when you're seeing what's going wrong with their offense. But on this first play versus Washington, the Commanders, we have this corner right here. I think it's Kendall Fuller. He is showing outside leverage to Michael Gallup. And simply what's going to happen here is, first and foremost, you're going to see our right tackle get cooked in Tyron Smith. So let's go ahead and get into the film right here. Boom. Tyron just gets cooked right here with this inside pass rush, right? But even with that, there's still opportunity to make a play. And if you look right here in the middle of the field, you got CeeDee Lamb wide open, bro. But Dak Prescott is not seeing that read out the gate. And it's to the point where you guys are going to see CeeDee Lamb is clapping his hands. He's doing jumping jacks. Like, yo, like, give me the ball, bro. Like, and here's the thing. This should be your number one target. This is your best weapon as far as your wide receivers. And hell, as of right now, as far as your offense is concerned, you got to get him involved, right? But Dak doesn't do that. He senses the pressure. Now, this is on Dak, right? Yes, I know there's pressure, right? But what you cannot do at the NFL level, but hell, any NFL level, is fade away and throw across field. We dodged a bullet because that was a pick six right there. That was a pick six right there, easily. You cannot do this. And this is so unexpected from Dak Prescott. 7 years in the NFL, he knows better, right? We're all parents. Sometimes we have children that, hey, you old enough, you know better. Like your little brother, okay, but you know better. So that is a bad throw on Dak Prescott, which as of right now, it didn't cost us, but you can see the next play, it did. So let's go ahead and get into the very next play. This is not chopped. This is not cut. This is the very next play. And once again, you have the corner with outside leverage here, and you have Noah Brown. Now, when we talk about Noah Brown, we know what Noah Brown is known for, right? He's not a route tree guy. So when people talk about the route tree, it's what can you run as far as your tree is concerned, right? Comebacks, all of that, curls, right? That's not Noah Brown, right? He's pretty much limited when it comes to his route tree, but he is making the best with what he has as far as his capability is concerned. So here's what I've been trying to explain to some Cowboys fans, and I think people don't understand it, and that's why I want to show it conceptually, right? If I'm a defensive coordinator, I am telling my defense, with this Dallas Cowboys team, you play the underneath. Simplify it. For those who play Madden, you press triangle and you press down. You want to play the underneath routes because they have not shown the ability with anyone outside of CeeDee Lamb to stretch the field. Now, we did have the 3rd and 30 with T.Y. Hilton. But besides that, I'm not worried about Noah Brown going downfield. I'm already playing outside leverage. So if he comes out here, I want that. That's what I'm pushing for. I'm really trying to push him to the inside. So it's like, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I'm telling y'all, Dallas Cowboys are once again backed up underneath. Play the underneath. Play the underneath. And what we're seeing a lot of teams, they are just rushing with 4. We know how Dak Prescott is versus the blitz, but you ain't got a blitz when you can just rush with 4. So defensive coordinators are probably telling us, because soon, even before Noah Brown plants the cut to make his break right there, he's already coming. He's already coming forward. That's free lunch. Dak has opened his hips. He's already coming down. Now, here's where Dak needs to do a better job on this throw, even though it's Noah Brown. This ball should not be inside. This ball needs to be outside. If anyone's going to catch this ball, it's going to be Noah Brown or the referee. But if you place this underneath, that gives the opportunity for this cornerback to come out and jump it for the pick 6, because you see Noah Brown had to turn around pretty much and spin back, almost like a back shoulder, right? If you're going to have this outside route, you have to place that ball outside. No one's getting it but Noah or the referee. But in this case, the Washington Commanders got it for the pick 6. Dancing all up in your face. All right, so this is the next play, right? So let's go ahead and go to the Jaguars tape. So once again, own territory, right? We're backed up, and watch the defensive line. They're going to rush with 4, get pressure with 4. So teams are allowed to get pressure with 4. What they're going to do is get pressure with 4 and drop everybody and keep everything in front of them. This has been the Achilles heel for the Dallas Cowboys since Denver last year, and unfortunately, Kellen Moore and his offensive staff haven't been able to figure it out. Boom. So if you look, right, going back to the last clip, very similar route. I think this is CD right here. I hate him and Noah. They look too much similar. Very similar route. This corner's already on it. Dak looks at it, but he comes off of it. Nope, not there. Now it's the pressure. So Dak really has nowhere to go. Everything is back. And even with him escaping the pocket, I will say he did make the proper read. Dalton Schultz was the proper read, but you got too much pressure back here. You got that Jason Peters back there getting work. You got too much pressure back there. And Dak tries to make the throw, but he has a defender on his arm right now. Like, he's pressing right now. It's just too much with the pressure being able to rush with 4. And unfortunately, he sells it right for interception. So when we are backed up, I am 1,000% sure defensive coordinators are saying, yo, keep everything in front, rush with 4, and we are about to make the jump. All right, let's go ahead and go into the next film. Once again, what did we notice? The Dak and the offense are backed up, right? Own territory, and just watch the defensive front. They're going to rush with 4, and once again, they're going to get pressure. So you're starting to see, all right, what are the similarities with a lot of these plays and mistakes? And if I'm just a guy in Kansas City and we're just all, kind of just fans watching it from this standpoint and media watching from this standpoint, imagine what defensive coordinators who get paid millions of dollars are picking up. Right? Everything's bagged. Got everything bagged. Got this bagged. This is all bagged. Right? Everything gets bagged. The only really proper read that Dak could have made was this hot read right here with Tony Pollard. This would have probably been the proper, because of where you are as far as territory is concerned and the pressure that you're getting. Because Josh Ball, who I hope we never have to see, especially in the playoffs, is getting his tail whipped right there. Right? So there goes the pressure. And Dak's hand gets hit, looks like right there. Elbow. But you're still thrown into a tight window, under pressure, pressing a little bit, and it doesn't even make it. And you have corner in this middle linebacker right here that you're trying to squeeze this ball into. And if it didn't even make it to Schultz, it was just right here. Like, any of us could have made that catch. So another just Unfortunate play for Dak Prescott, but in those situations, you cannot press. You cannot press. If we got to punt, we got to punt. We cannot have these things in these situations happen in playoff football because you might not get another opportunity. Versus the Texans, yeah. Versus the Titans, yeah. Versus the Bucks, 49ers, Eagles, list goes on and on. Absolutely not. All right. And then this very last play here, this is versus the Titans. Now we are in their territory, but they're just simply playing man, and everything is really bagged, right? Once again, bagged. You also have this linebacker sitting in the middle. This is bagged. This is bagged. This is bagged. Like everything is getting bagged. So it also comes down to play Kellen Moore in the play calling to be able to scheme our wide receivers open properly. Now, if you had Michael Gallup, zig maybe, boom, there's an opportunity, right? And so that's the thing. We're not seeing a lot of double moves due to the pressure and just due to the scheme and the play calling, but there's going to be some double move opportunity available. I'll go back to a play and show you where that's available. But Dalton Schultz is bagged right here, bro. Like there's no room, there's no separation. Once again, there's nothing there. You're just trying to force a throw and hopefully hope that Dalton Schultz turns into Travis Kelce and can make a play. That's just not his game. If anything, you go here, right? And I think that's CeeDee Lamb. If anything, that's your read. But that's completely bagged, right? And it turns into another costly interception from Dak Prescott. Because even if you throw it outside where possibly you could lead it, you had this corner right there as well. So you had, it was just bagged. The whole play got bagged. The only thing you had was CeeDee Lamb possibly in the middle or Dak to be able to scramble outside the pocket. Now, I want to go back to one last play before I let y'all go, man. It was this play right here, right? The interception. If you are able to add some wrinkles to your offense, right? Boom. You have Noah coming off hip here, and he plants, and when this corner comes down, where's the double move? It'll be wide open. The double move is wide open. We sit back and watch everybody double move us. Can we give them a little bit of what everyone gives us? Double move it. Boom. If you bite on that and you give Dak time to get upfield, it would be wide open up the sidelines, right? But Kellen Moore hasn't schemed that. So what's the fix, Tuck? One, our offensive line has to protect better. That's just a given. You cannot let them just pass rush and get pressure with 4, or it's going to be a long day. 2, the run game has to become more effective, more efficient. They have to stack the box and bring those safeties up and really stress their defense. 3, the offense has to stress the defense a lot more. You got to get the RPOs. You got to get the play actions. You got to get the draws. You got to get the screens. And most importantly, Dak Prescott, I love you, bro. I trust you, bro. But you cannot press and try to be a hero. We cannot. If not, it's just not going to look good for the Dallas Cowboys, man. But it's your boy, J Tuck. Comment, like, subscribe. Follow me on all social media platforms at JTuck151. Man, I appreciate all the support. Once again, all the happy birthday wishes. I want everyone to stay safe, stay blessed, stay encouraged. And no matter what, when we go to Tampa, it's go time. Peace.